We're learning more tonight about what might have led to the murders of 3 people in 2 southwest Missouri counties. Joplin High School students could be going back to the classroom. The school board is making a decision tonight.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
A homicide suspect alleges he killed 2 people because they had killed his girlfriend in a separate county. This is KOAM News at 6. On Sunday, deputies with the Jasper County Sheriff's Office found 2 bodies in a home in Avila. The suspect admits to killing them, alleging he did it because they killed his girlfriend. KOAM's Zach Dodge joins us live from Avila with the latest.
In the garage by the house behind me, Mason McClure and Nicole Hodges were found shot to death on Sunday. The suspect, 24-year-old Kevin Johnson, is in custody, and police say he has admitted to killing Hodges and McClure. But he claims he killed them because they had killed his girlfriend, 25-year-old Briley O'Banion. O'Banion's body was found on Saturday along the road in rural Newton County. Autopsy results released today show she died from suffocation and then was lit on fire after being put into the ditch. The Newton County Sheriff's Office was looking for McClure and Hodges as persons of interest before they were found dead in Avila. Right now, they're trying to determine where O'Banion was killed.
The only person we have anything to go on is the person right now that's been charged with the crime. Obviously, the other 2 can't speak for themselves. So I think if we can determine where the incident occurred, that'll help us a lot in the investigation to determine what happened.
The Jasper County Sheriff tells us he isn't comfortable right now commenting on the contents of the probable cause, partially because they're trying to determine if Johnson's story checks out. Neither sheriff's office believes other people were involved. Reporting live in Avila, Zach Dodge, KOAM News.
All right, Zach, thank you so much. Doug Heddy joining us now with the first look at the forecast. He's going to do that in a few seconds anyway. Today was a good day just to be outside. Didn't matter what you were doing, just be outside, Doug Heddy.
Yeah, fantastic day. I mean, we started at 38 this morning, which is cold, but 73 for a high. The record high is 83, set back 4 years ago in 2017. But just an amazing turnaround from what we just had even a few days ago. And I don't even hardly see any snow piles anywhere left. So we've definitely gotten rid of all that. Pretty much clear skies. We do have some mid and upper level clouds that are going to roll in tonight. We have a weak little wave and a weak little cold front, and you can see it out across northwestern Kansas. This is going to push in. This will give us some clouds and maybe a random shower later on tonight, but the evening looks great. Look at us, 60, 65 degrees across the region. We got these southerly winds, which are kicking in, helping those temperatures stay up. So we'll drop back through the 60s, 50s, 40s, down to about 38 again tonight. We'll look at changes down the road here in just a bit.
All right, Doug, thank you as always. Joplin High School administrators say it's time to get students back to class full-time. KOAM's Chris Warner is at the Memorial Education Center with more.
Joplin High School Principal Dr. Stephen Gilbert prepared a plan to get students at the high school back to class full-time, citing the drop in COVID cases in the district and the community. Now, according to the plan, the administration feels with the current trend in numbers that it's time to begin the re-entry process. That process would begin March 1st with freshmen returning to the high school full-time. It would continue a weekly approach from there, bringing each class back 1 week at a time. Now, not everyone thinks it's a good idea to get students back to class full-time. The meeting is underway now. We'll hear from both sides and have the results of the meeting tonight at 9 and 10. Reporting from the Memorial Education Center in Joplin, Chris Warner, KOAM News.
All right, Chris, thank you so much. That brings us to tonight's KOAM News Now Instapoll question. We're asking, do you think schools should return to in-person learning? Now, you can participate in the poll on our website, KOAMnewsnow.com/vote, or through the KOAM News Now mobile app. Results are updated live. We're going to have the final results at the end of this newscast. Kelsey Norman Elementary School in Joplin is getting some room to grow. A groundbreaking today marked the beginning of a construction project going on for the expansion of the school. It's funded by taxpayers who approved a $25 million bond issue back in June. $3 million is going to this project that will see the school add more than 8,300 square feet.
I'm just most excited that all of our students will have a place to call home. Right now we're in the halls and in trailers and closets, and so they will actually have a place that's theirs permanently, and so we're really excited about that.
Now, construction is expected to wrap up in October. The rest of the $25 million bond will fund a new elementary school. Officials are building Dover Hill Elementary off of North Main Street. Well, navigating the web can present a real problem for some seniors. It's a bigger problem considering registration for COVID-19 vaccines is online. But the Area Agency on Aging has that covered, trying to anyway. They're offering their services to 4-staters 65 years and older who need help registering for those vaccine clinics. Now, all you have to do is call. We're going to give you that number here in a moment, so get ready. The Area Agency on Aging has already helped 150 people so far.
I love helping seniors. That's why I've been here for so long. So everything that we can do to help our seniors, either with the COVID or getting their meals, I'm up for doing, because I want to make sure they get taken care of.
If you need help registering for a COVID-19 vaccine, just call the Area Agency on Aging at 417-781-7562. Again, that phone number is 417-781-7562, and all you have to do is leave a message. Still ahead, a year after a fire destroyed a Joplin family's home, they meet the person who played a big role in keeping them all safe. Also, Joplin's Children's Center will be able to take care of some much-needed repairs thanks to 100 women who care. A year ago today, fire, as we're seeing right there, gutted the Whitlock family's Joplin home. A nearby Joplin police officer responded to the fire and got everyone out safely, thankfully. The family says they survived thanks to local first responders like the officer who got them out, also an ADT home security system and employees at ADT. Well, today, the Whitlocks got to meet the person on the other side of the security system. Heather Madonia was the dispatcher who got the call to Joplin first responders.
Driving up, seeing the home, and then I don't usually get, emotional. In fact, that's not really something that I do, but seeing them right away, I felt that exact same appreciation to them.
ADT donated $5,000 to both the Joplin Fire and Police departments. The Children's Center in Joplin suffered some bad luck. Recently, they found some water damage in one of their interview rooms, but lucky for them, they're surrounded by a loving community that stepped up to help. The Jasper-Newton County chapter of 100 Women Who Care showed them how much they care with a $2,700 donation to help offset the costs of the repairs.
I can't think of one single time, even through the pandemic, when our community hasn't stepped up and reached out to us, which is even greater than us reaching out to them. Reached out to us and say, what do you need? How can we help?
The center provides victim assistance services to sexually abused and physically abused children. In the world of pediatric research, the success stories of children overcoming rare diseases are what keep families hopeful. However, the reality is that of the more than 7,000 rare pediatric diseases, only 5% of those have an FDA-approved drug, and 1 in 3 children with a rare disease won't even see their 5th birthday. It's a cruel reality, but the reason that 1 child does see their 5th birthday and the reason 350 of those rare diseases do have an FDA-approved drug is research. Each year, the National Institute of Health puts one out of every $10 of its research budget toward pediatric research. And recently opened in Kansas City, the Children's Mercy Research Institute collects genomic data from kids with these rare and complex diseases to assist in finding new treatments and cures. However, signing your child up to be part of a trial and any kind of research can be a very difficult decision for those families to make, especially when every choice and every second is that much more sacred. And that's why Dr. Tom Curran, the executive director of the Kansas City Institute, stresses the importance of understanding and care when speaking with new families.
Because the families who partner with us are true pioneers. They're taking a chance on new technologies. And we can't promise, we can't say, oh, we'll definitely find a target, we'll definitely find a drug, because actually that can be pretty rare. So when we approach families, we make it clear that we're looking for answers. We can't promise you we'll find an answer, and the answer may not affect the therapy. So we want the families to know that they're actually real partners in discovery, and they're helping us treat future generations of children, even if they themselves don't directly benefit.
The genomic testing being done at the Research Institute has played a critical role in both the diagnosis and recovery of many kids already. And the goal is to acquire genomic information from as many as 30,000 children with rare or complex diseases. But by doing so, they're able to create a database of close to 100,000 genomes. This coming Sunday is Rare Disease Day. And not only are the majority of them genetic, but get this, 70% of genomic rare diseases actually begin in childhood. Well, Doug Heddy is up next with his complete forecast. And a little bit later, with all the spending, more time at home, right? But how many of us have taken that time to build a tiny home that's paying off for Alzheimer's research?
Sleep Life got you down.
Well, of course, it turned out to be a fantastic day for us today. Temperatures amazing as we went all the way up into lower 70s for afternoon highs. But check this out. This is really crazy. If we go back to last Tuesday morning, so that is, of course, 1 week, we started at minus 15 degrees. Today, we ended up at 73 degrees. So in 1 week, we've had almost a 90-degree temperature swing, which is absolutely amazing. But of course, we always get something crazy in the four-state area, and it looks like we're going to have a few more systems down the road. Thankfully, not that crazy. Looks good right now, looking off toward the south and a jaunt toward the east. Pretty much mostly clear skies. We have some mid and upper level clouds, which are starting to stream in. It's still 65, south winds 10 to 15, but look at our humidity. It's bone dry. It's at 28%. That's another reason why our temperatures have warmed up so much during the daytime hours today. 58 in Fort Scott, 62 in Parsons, 68 in Miami, 67 in Neosho. We have Joplin sitting at 65, so fantastic temps. Strong southerly wind kind of helped those temperatures warm up today. Now we still have a light breeze at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. We're going to drop back through the 60s, 50s, and eventually down to about 38 for us later on tonight. Pretty much clear skies for us right now. We are seeing some clouds starting to sneak in, and that's what we're going to see as we go through the overnight hours, as we have a weak system just pushing into northern parts of the plains. Fast-moving system, but it'll give us some clouds and maybe a random shower. A little stronger system behind that will affect us later on this week. All right, let's go through time. Here comes a cold front dropping in late tonight. We'll get some clouds, may get a little bit of drizzle, random shower, especially long and south of the I-44 corridor. It quickly rolls through. Any showers that would develop are gone very early. It is going to be cooler tomorrow, but it's about 20 degrees cooler, but still lower 50s, which we can handle that. 39 to start, 48 by noon, high temp of 52, and north wind now at about 10 to 15, so it's still going to be breezy. Tomorrow night, still a lot of clouds, partly cloudy skies, a little bit colder. We drop back near 30, and then on Thursday, we may get a random sprinkle or a random flurry early in the day, but in general, mostly cloudy skies, high temp of 48. All right, on Friday, late Friday into Saturday, a weak system passes by, giving us a few showers. Saturday looks great. I think we'll warm near 60. Then Sunday, look at this. Here comes rain again. It rolls out. Late Monday into Tuesday, here comes rain mixing with a little bit of snow. So we do have a lot of action as we work through the next really couple weeks. So if we look at next week, you can see Wednesday's going to be cool. We warm up on Thursday and Friday, next Thursday and Friday with some rain chances. And then look at the following week, mainly mild. So we have pretty good, or at least warmer weather that is settling in. Of course, we're going to be heading into March here very shortly. 52 tomorrow, random sprinkle or shower early. 48 on Thursday, 53 on Friday. Look at Saturday, back to 60 degrees.
I think that's something. I remember complaining about nighttime temperatures in the 30s. I'm not complaining anymore.
Yeah, last week was just a smack in the face.
It was.
So.
All right, Doug, thanks so much. Hey, remember to stay ahead of the weather and keep up on what's happening in your neighborhood. Just download the KOAM Skywatch Weather app. It's free in your favorite app store. All you have to do is search for the Skywatch Weather app. This beautiful, nicer weather could present more opportunities for the folks behind a new Joplin development. Woodsonia plans to begin clearing the site for the future 32nd Street Place. The $188 million project is going to be anchored by a Menards store. It will eventually feature office buildings, apartments, and entertainment options. Still ahead, big dreams poured into a tiny house. How a Kansas couple is using this diminutive dwelling to help others.
Doug Heddy has earned
A Leawood, Kansas couple that's been stuck at home has built a new home. It's just really tiny. Alan Schulp reports they're using their creation to help others.
He came home and I said, I've got this great idea.
Just on the market, this mid-century modern design.
A basement, garage.
It's a 3-bed, 1-bath, office area and game room.
Furnace room, laundry room.
And it's fully electrical at 1/12 the size.
We had never done anything like this before.
Could have fooled me. This mini house is not only completely to scale with family pictures, a mini dollhouse inside the mini house. It's even got KC barbecue on the grill. They say finishing the project kept thoughts of the pandemic at bay.
And it was just a great diversion.
The family posting pictures of the mini house on Instagram with a link to make a small donation to the Alzheimer's Foundation.
We can take what we created and bring awareness to the Alzheimer's Foundation.
The bathroom, real tile, individual cut floor panels grouted in the entryway, and custom designed miniatures from
Israel, Spain, Germany.
It's a dream house, Annie says, that's full of memories.
Every single one of our family members in the house.
It was challenging figuring it out.
We tried to make it as realistic as possible.
A simple way to help a charity and close the door on the pandemic. In Leawood, Alan Shope, KMBC 9 News.
Isn't that something? Again, that was Alan Shope reporting. Final check of the forecast next. Take time now to honor a local veteran, Sergeant Emery Spicer. The Webb City, Missouri native served in the U.S. Army, and we are proud to salute Sergeant Emery Spicer. He's tonight's 4-state hero. To learn more about all of our heroes, or if you'd like to submit your hero of your own, just log on to our website. Any time of the day, really. All you have to do is type KOAMNewsNow.com. Now tonight's KOAM News Now Insta poll question. We're asking, do you think schools should return to in-person learning? 83% of you say yes, I think it's time. 17% of you said no. The poll is now closed. A big thank you to everyone for voting. Teeth are getting more expensive. Just listen to this. Delta Dental found that the Tooth Fairy shells out about $4.70 a tooth. Goodness, that's the most in the 23-year history of the original Tooth Fairy poll. The previous high was $4.60 back in 2017. The average price per tooth does vary across regions. Delta Dental's poll was conducted between December 28th and January 8th with more than 1,000 parents of children's ages 6 to 12. I hope my kid isn't watching. He's going to want that money back and then interest. That's the type of kids my kids are. I love them, though. I love them. All right, here's a look at what's coming up on our sister station, KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Tyson Foods provides more incentives for workers to get a COVID-19 vaccine. Plus, lawmakers in D.C. hold hearings into the riot that happened at the Capitol. Also, the Biden administration is targeting vaccine skeptics with new vaccine influencers. Those stories, of course, a lot more coming your way tonight. KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Doug Hattie, real quickly, how much money did you get for your teeth as they came out? I mean, you didn't lose them just like that. They came out number one, but
like $1.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I only got money on the first few. I was giving my son, though, $5 a pop. So, the inflation really went up. All right. How much time we got here?
30.
30. All right. 52 tomorrow. Some clouds increasing. A few random morning showers. 48. A little bit cooler on Thursday. So the next few days are cooler, but they're still way better than what we had last week. 53 on Friday, some showers late, but look at Saturday, high temp at 60 degrees.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you right back here at 10.